So I just got to Cape Cod and I am in Harwich, Massachusetts, hanging out what they call moochdocking at my friend Karen's house. Really happy to be here. And the weather's just gorgeous. Hi peeps, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Vic and I'm a full-time nomad currently traveling around the North American continent. Welcome to my channel. On my way to Cape Cod, and of notable mention is my stop at the Norbrook Farm Brewery in Colebrook, Connecticut. The brewery food, drink, and entertainment is not only great, but the network of walking and biking trails at the property are excellent. Being on the road full-time makes a location like this so desirable to get out in nature and keep active. It's also a harvest host, so you can camp for the night if you have a self-contained recreational vehicle. So with all that said, let's get back to Cape Cod. So this is one of the many kettle ponds on Cape Cod, freshwater kettle ponds that were created by glaciers. And this is an absolutely beautiful pond. This time of year it's really nice to come here because it's just quiet. It's still a little cool, so it's good walking, hiking weather. And just gorgeous. Look how clear that water is. Beautiful. Now if you come here in July or August, it'll be a madhouse. So you really want to try to come to the Cape on the shoulder season. My favorite month is September. After a nice walk to and from the pond area and a bit of lifeguard play, I worked up an appetite for some fresh seafood. While there are so many great options on the Cape for seafood, my friend Karen and I opted to go into Chatham to the fish market at the Chatham Pier, where I almost fell into the sea. So I'm here in Chatham, heading over to the Chatham Pier Fish Market. And the object is not to fall in. You can't come to Cape Cod without getting a plate of steamers. And you take off the foreskin. You don't want to be eating the foreskin. You dip it in the hot water. And you dip it in some butter. And then down the hatch. Steamers are clams. And if you have a driveway, you can put the shells down and then you can drive over them. And you end up having a shell driveway. I'm very happy with my steamers.
I'm very happy for you.
It's so funny because I remember as a kid that we used to get steamers and it was like the poor man's food. I remember when lobster was like the poor man's food. Not anymore. Now it's like a delicacy. In my view, it's always good to get out and exercise after a meal, and Cape Cod offers so many excellent options. This one is the Lee Baldwin Trail that traverses the Stony Brook Valley Preserve in Brewster, Massachusetts. I mean, how beautiful is this? During the last ice age, a mountainous glacier nearly 2,000 feet thick covered Cape Cod. Approximately 24,000 years ago, when the climate changed and the earth began to warm, the ice melted, pouring out vast sheets of sand and gravel mixed with giant boulders and rocks. In some places, massive blocks of ice were left with the sand, and where they melted, kettle hole ponds like Upper Mill Pond were formed. Within this jumbled mass of melting ice, a watery sluiceway was carved through the sand, eventually forming the Stony Brook Valley that you see before you. Beautiful. We need to go out there.
Salt marshes are located between sea and land, where rivers meet the sea, where the salt water mixes with fresh and the soil transitions from sand to peat. Grasses, sedges, and rushes trap sediment and provide protection and nutrients for numerous plants and animals. River herring. River herring includes two closely related species of herring, alewife and blueback herring. I mean, you know, this is one of the great things about Cape Cod is every one of these towns pretty much has absolutely gorgeous walking paths. Going to the famous Grumpy's restaurant in Dennis, Massachusetts for breakfast. I'm gonna wait on a line. It's kind of a bummer. Alright, this is Grumpy's. Alright, let's do eggs Benedict, little birthday pancakes. Ooh, omelet. Chicken omelet. I don't know what it is. Louisa and bacon. Yum.
Oh my, after that breakfast, time to do another hike. So we're walking on Fort Hill in Eastham, Massachusetts on Cape Cod. Beautiful trail on Fort Hill with my friend Karen, and I'll take some video of it so you can see it. Highly recommended. What's pretty amazing about Fort Hill is the diversity of physical geography you experience on the hike. First, an open field with ocean view, then woodland, then marsh, and then woodland again, then lastly followed by the sea view. And there are lots of up and downs to the walk too.